one little chick, she got caught. The other blonde that was there, she got caught cheating on her husband. She was blowing.
Oh, the one that I was talking about was cute. I
So
thought
whoever
she cheated
finishes
on her
the
husband.
beer, using the bottle of the can as an ashtray.
All right. Welcome back to another edition of the Grown Ass Man Show.
Yes, sir.
I'm really happy to be here. It's been a while. We changed venues. Same venue. We're just outside now. We're still at Nick's house, Casa de Hauk. Special edition. It's Dalen's birthday. And going from left to right, we got Dalen, Dom, we got Billy, we got myself, Josh, Jeff, Nick, and Mark. And we're just going to dive right into it. We're going to talk about the most recent event that has been dominating everybody's lives and everybody's timelines. Exactly. Charlottesville, Virginia. And we're just going to really get into it. And there's nothing bad on both sides. It's really only one side.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know that, but that was really easy for me to say. That was super easy to say.
You were so right about that.
Almost all right about it.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah. And in the days after, we're seeing how these big, tough white supremacists aren't even that big and tough anymore. And really, it's become indefensible, the things that have went down. And there's no way to kind of maneuver this and finagle it in the way that's going to make it a positive light for those that have basically wronged America and our entire culture. There was a war that was fought over 70 years ago to get rid of Nazism and to get rid of that fascist sort of culture that went down. People fought and died for this. You ever see Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah,
it's kind of a good movie talking about getting rid of that. And then people are flying these flags in the United States like that's okay. You know what? That's not freedom of speech. That's inciting violence. So that's kind of just a snippet of my thoughts. Let's go from left to right. Where are you at?
Well, you know what? I went to Home Depot to get some damn tiki torches for the backyard, you know.
Sold
and
out?
They're fucking sold out. What the fuck is that, man?
That might be one of the funniest parts of all those videos.
I think that's a seasonal thing.
Yeah, you know
not
what?
a political thing, but what do I know?
Wait, they sold out of them, or Home Depot sold out?
Yeah. Well, but you know, the thing that really disturbed me about the whole situation, I'm sitting there, you know, when I being back, you know, when I went back to Ferguson and all that, everybody and their grandma was getting arrested in Ferguson. And you looked on the TV in Baltimore and all that, everybody's getting arrested. They still got people in jail from Ferguson when the Mike Brown situation went down and in Baltimore. And they didn't arrest, I say more people get arrested in my front yard after a fucking family reunion than I did in Charlottesville. And I'm wondering, I'm like, who do they have cousins or people on the inside, or you know, because it was bad behavior all over the fucking place.
Yeah, but that's part of the problem. The cops didn't respond at all, and they were late to respond. They could have stopped. They could have stopped a lot of it.
Some of them probably didn't respond because they agreed.
Yeah. I mean, and they were ordered down.
Oh, and they've already shown videos come out where they were laughing about people getting hit by cars.
Yeah,
saying they shouldn't have been there.
Yeah,
you know, and it's the same thing where they say like you know they came for the socialists and I didn't stand up because I wasn't a socialist, so on and so forth, and then it gets down to and then they came for me and there was no one left to stand. That's the whole thing. I've heard a lot of people say. I don't know if any of you have heard people say anything about this. About like, they shouldn't have been there because obviously, why would you want to confront these people? They don't want you there.
And you got all these tough guys on Facebook that would say, "Oh, you know, if you block me going to work, I would run you over. You hold up my life." This fucking retard that ran this girl over was there for a reason. He drove all the way from Ohio with his Camaro to be in a fucking race riot, to be in a rally.
Right.
This guy wasn't on his way to work or on his way to do anything like that, you know? So people say that shit, you're just saying shit that's stupid. But you know, you're justifying
have you guys been noticing
some really awful behavior?
Like with all these rappers, if somebody, like we're in a neighborhood, we all live in the same neighborhood, if Mark does a crime, we all go to jail. Where was all these motherfuckers walking around with the white polo shirt on, the khakis and all that, and all these cats were dressing like us. There was like 9 dudes dressed like the guy that ran the girl over.
Yeah, that's like the alt-right uniform.
Yeah, they came, you know, I'm like, where's these all-in laws about that shit? You know, and it goes back to what I always say. You guys call me a conspiracy theorist and all that. I say law enforcement and the judges and prosecutors and DAs, all the motherfuckers. You know, we know they drink together, and you know that's that's all. They all go and sit there.
Back alley business.
I'm with you on that, dude. But I know conspiracy theorists out there that think this whole thing is fake. These are all actors. This whole thing is being portrayed by the media just to create a fucking imaginary race.
No, that's not. That's
Just
not.
It's out there,
to
isn't
keep
it?
us
I know
divided.
you've seen it. I know you've seen it on the Facebook post. They think these guys are all paid actors on both sides. And I tell you what, I doubt that girl, that poor lady that got ran over, we got paid actors.
That the funeral for tomorrow is that's
So
That's very real.
That's
You're right. That's no contributing fucking
left to right,
entity.
Dom.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jake.
My thing,
I'll
I
give you a
mean,
chance to talk.
the whole thing's reportable. My thing I like is just, I mean, this is one of the good things about social media. There are pictures of everybody on there. And it's like, oh, if you know this person, oh, you lost your job. You lost your job. Some jack off. Think about this. You come from Reno to go to Charlottesville, Virginia.
Another reason why I hate Reno.
Well, here was one thing. I mean, they just said that the school is not going to expel him. I think it's bullshit, but on one side, it's like, no, let him go there and just go through.
And face everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. And even better, the ones who are going to be friends with him probably, it's like, yeah, you're part of the problem. So, you know, the guy's going to be shunned.
Well, you know,
the first three letters of the guy's last name is CVJ. Oh, yeah. Nothing more American than that. Yeah. Can't even pronounce the motherfucker.
His last name looks like a goddamn
And he's all about the European American. It's like, where in Europe are you from? I'd like to know that.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean?
It's like, I already know.
Go back to Europe, motherfucker.
Well, did you see the picture he had with Dean Heller? Dean Heller's like smiling with, you know. I was like, are you kidding me? But, you know, all these little motherfuckers, like everybody's like, well, these guys aren't bad people or blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm just
No, it was good, that Fox News guy the other day that was saying, you know, good people don't hang out with white supremacists.
Yeah.
Good people don't hang out with neo-Nazis. You know?
Right.
If you're hanging around with these guys, then you're fucked up too.
you're part of the problem.
You know, I happen to come here and there's all these neo-Nazis here. I'll just stick around anyway and just.
Hey, you lie with dogs.
I really like statues. I just really like fucking statues. Never met Robert E. Lee. I don't even know if it looks like Robert E. Lee. I don't even know what the fuck he looks like. But I really like to preserve statues in parks that I've never fucking been to. It wasn't about no statue.
Yeah,
and we all fucking know that. Let's give Billy a chance to talk. Let's move this around here.
Oh, well, actually, I had a thought, but then Nick, you flipped the script. You said something that made me think of, for whatever reason. You said the guy flew from here to just to be another fucking cog that was not needed, an unwanted machine. Made me think of back in the day for Waco, on the side of the road with the camera crews was Timothy McVeigh.
Yep.
3 years, 2.5, 3 years before he blew up the Oklahoma City bottom.
Absolutely.
And that was, forget we have Ferguson, we have all, but I mean, that was a total example of, of white people and their own white people shell being nothing but idiot fucking people, period, no matter what color they were. And that didn't even involve race back then. That was just some idiot being young, following another idiot, and then doing something more idiotic 3 years later.
You know what's interesting?
Against the government.
You guys remember, I don't remember the names, I don't even want to say the names, but a couple years ago, that guy and that girl assassinated those cops out here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers were hanging out with Bundy about 2 months earlier.
Clive and Bundy, yeah.
So these motherfuckers are lurking around, and that's what you guys don't get. You're emboldening these people by
absolutely.
They're all part of this.
You lie with dogs, you get fleas.
Yeah.
The John Birch Society.
There was another guy that got arrested for trying to bomb fucking Oklahoma City.
Yeah. So
Very recently.
That's
you
it.
hear how
Right,
they
that's
talk
right,
about
Billy. They all hang out together. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
the American Heritage Foundation, the American Heritage Society, the John Birch Society. All these are, they are all about. They always talk about they're in it for the Constitution. But one of them guys wrote a book called The Turner Diaries. And it talks about all this kind of shit that's going on. Turner Diaries. I tell you what.
And it's funny how fast. It's funny how fast they all disavow. Oh, this guy wasn't a member. This guy wasn't a member. Yeah, bullshit. Let me see. Let me get a list of your membership.
Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
No, well, if you do see it, he's a gold member.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, he is the gold charter member.
Well, Josh, you already got a lot in. That's gonna be
Jeff, what your thoughts?
Just to back up what Don was saying, how it's a great thing that they put their pictures on social media and they got fired from the job.
Doxing, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, now I hope they realize why their fathers and grandfathers wore hoods back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
if you're gonna stand up, you're gonna take the punch.
you're going to take the punch, man. Every goddamn time.
It is what it is.
Go for it. Lean in a little bit. I'll make sure.
Yeah, no. Look, my thought about it all is really simple. In 1930 in Germany, when the Nazis had fucking started doing all this kind of shit, if a bunch of the Germans had just punched them dead in the face right then, boom, it would have stopped all of that shit, and World War II would have never happened. Real simple. But nobody did. Everybody was like, well, it's just a lot of voices in the wind. It's no big deal. Nobody really cares. Well, after a couple of 100 million people died, everybody seemed to care. Well, now nobody seems to care again. Well, I suggest everybody stop them where they start now.
Oh, totally. And say what you want about Antifa. Listen, they're unorganized, loosely organized, and it's real simple. Wherever fucking racists and Nazis and fucking neo-Nazis show up, a couple guys are going to show up and challenge them. And that's what fucking Antifa is doing. And I'm not going to sit here and stick up for Antifa. I mean, they're doing some pretty violent shit, but they're not just doing it for fun on the weekends. For no fucking reason whatsoever. They show up and fucking when Richard Spencer wants to talk. They show up when that cocksucker Ben Shapiro wants to talk.
Yep.
And fucking Tommy Lauren tried to show up somewhere, I'm sure they'd be there too.
Yep.
And when a bunch of motherfuckers show up with tiki torches in the middle of the fucking night chanting that shit, they're gonna fucking show up. And you're the one that fucking organized the event to begin with, so they fucking knew where you were gonna be, and you had to expect it. You can't go out there running your fucking mouth.
You're right about them showing up, and it is funny because the entire basis of what they were supposed to be doing there was essentially saying, hey, you can't take down this monument of history, this Confederate statue. Robert E. Lee was that was the thing they were trying to
That's what they're trying to
but the whole time they were saying Jews will not replace us, and all these other racial epithets that had nothing to do with what they were supposedly there for.
And this
so
was
don't try and say that you're there for that when you're there for something completely different.
This was voted on by the city council of the fucking city to remove the statue. You could have showed up at those meetings with your tiki torches and voiced your opinion there. But all these statues...
That was democracy in
Unless you went to Home Depot to get it, and then you'd be empty-handed.
Hey, just to quote one of our greatest philosophers, I hate Illinois Nazis.
But it's something that always goes bad for like racist motherfuckers in August. I don't know what it is, but like
the heat.
I don't know what it's the spirit of Ogun or whatever, man. Let me tell you something. When that police helicopter went down, they were like, "We're just here to monitor," and, and all that bullshit was going on. It was.
Dude, what's wild, dude? A lot of those fucking alt-right guys are celebrating that happening. I've seen those posts. Those guys were celebrating the cops dying. So I don't know what side you people think you're on, or what side you think these people are on. The alt-right, they're not there. They're not talking about whites. They want a separate state. They want to separate the minorities from whites. They're on a whole another level, man. This is legitimate.
So then go to Vermont.
The best part is though that we're giving them too much because these guys are fucking pussies. The real fucking Nazis.
Bernie will kick them out.
I ain't gonna lie. The real fucking Nazis back
Vermont's
in German
a very
time.
liberal state, trust me.
Some actually some pretty tough bastards. These fucking Fruit Loops that are fucking pretending to be fucking Nazis. They're fucking
You mean like the guy who cried, or the other one?
Mr.
Or the other one who took off all of his clothes because he didn't want to get
that guy's
kicked?
a fucking Canadian on top of everything else.
What the dude that took? He was Canadian.
He's Canadian.
God damn.
He's a goddamn Canadian coming down here.
He ain't even from America. He's from America Junior.
He's a socialist motherfucker.
You know what I think the worst part?
He's from the KKA.
At this point, all of us, our average age of what it is, we're no longer, none of us are in our 20s anymore, correct?
Yeah.
Correct. And the saddest part, I'm telling you, this fucking of a president lacks so much diplomacy, as much as over the weekend, and then a few years ago, you brought up Ferguson. I think with this fucking idiot, we have yet to even begin to go off the rails, that we are going to go off with
CEOs
this
and
fucker.
Republicans are turning on him. He's not going to last.
Yeah.
That's our hope.
but
That's
then-
our light at the end of the
When
tunnel.
Ted
is
Cruz
that-
says something that I agree with, I'm like, oh shit.
Pence.
That's what I'm saying.
Scarier.
I'm saying
It's
this.
way scarier
I'm
to me.
telling you, Pence is scary.
Because Pence won't get kicked out until they're found that you've been collaborating, which, I mean, it's going to take forever and a day.
Ryan after that.
Yeah,
So-
but you know what?
I mean, it's going to take the biggest colonoscopy ever. That is just going to take way so long. I mean, fuck.
But you know, and you know what the sad part about it, where I'm like disappointed in the whole process. The Democrats have somebody that would have beat him.
Yeah, of course they do.
Soundly. It would have
It
been over by the second half.
Yeah,
They would have been clocking the ball.
He said
You're talking
he's
about
willing to
Bernie.
run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not
He's
Hillary.
willing to
You're talking
run.
about Bernie. Yeah.
No, Hillary's a piece of trash.
But America was so then what? Why didn't he get? Because America was scared by his age.
no,
Because they're
No,
just
he's only 2 years older than Trump.
I'm asking, but he
got
didn't even
cheated.
get.
He got
he didn't
cheated.
even
He
get.
got cheated.
The Democrats
He got cheated by the mainstream media and
the
by the
Democratic
DNC.
National
Translation: the Russians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
No matter who would have won.
I mean, shit.
they
because
would've
nobody's
been
even.
the oldest
I wasn't
person
even
to get
making
in
a joke
office.
because nobody fucking laughed.
because the
what the
Russians knew
fuck?
that he would
It's
win.
interesting. That's interesting.
Is it?
You take it all the way back to the Russians.
I mean,
Help get.
how did that not come up
fucking
before
nominated.
this?
Yep.
I don't know. I never that thought ever crossed my mind.
Because they
It
knew
was
Because the
so
Russians
far
were
back.
like, well, we're better off with Hillary if she
Fucking
wins
A.
than fucking Bernie. We don't want Hillary, but she's
on
better
top
than
of that.
Bernie.
Damn,
But
Josh, look at you
knowing,
crushing that fucking thing.
but also knowing that she would lose to Trump as opposed to Bernie, so that they fucking knew exactly
Josh
what they were
getting
doing
all
from the
buffed
get-go.
out.
And this goes back to fucking before I was even legal to vote, which would have been actually my finally first vote, which wouldn't have made it better, but it just would have made it more interesting. Fucking Ross Perot.
That's the first
That
person I
would
ever
have been-
voted for.
Right?
First time I ever voted for president was Ross Perot.
Because why not? At that
was
point,
fucking A.
what the options
I
were,
remember
why
that.
the
It was
fuck
great.
not? And let's be honest, because Ross Perot was in the race is one of the main reasons Clinton won, because he divided a little bit of the vote, and that
Oh, yeah.
vote, he might have got fucked.
Yeah, you know,
George Bush
If somebody-
might have won that if there was no third party slash
It was-
Ross Perot.
it was-
Clinton might have got it fucked and
you know
edged
what-
out by
you know
2
what
or
the
3,
crazy
4
part? You find out
percent.
so much
Yeah, but that
crazy
would've been the
stuff.
first Bush,
Ross
which
Perot
wasn't-
was
We're
made
going
right.
off the tangent here about Charlottesville, but whatever. Yeah.
But it all ties back together.
Yeah, no.
That's our goddamn
but-
government.
What is this, Pulp Fiction? We go over here, then we're over there, then John Travolta's alive, now he's dead.
But-
It's all, it's all,
What was in the golden case? What was in the golden case?
hey, Nick.
Come on.
Hey, Nick. It's all,
Come on.
Nick, it's only Pulp Fiction if Josh pulls a Royale with cheese out of his fucking pocket.
Oh, because of the metric system. I got you.
The bottom line is, I don't think this is the end of this whole situation. It's
No,
starting,
you
it's
know
starting
what?
to unravel now.
It's
They're gonna
about to be
start
fun this
getting these
weekend.
guys out. Yeah, there's got another weekend coming up,
Now I want cheeseburger. Goddamn.
and a lot of these guys have been
Well, I guess I know what we're doing for lunch.
emboldened by this weekend because he got away with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, they did.
But you
They're
know,
going to scapegoat this one guy, and he's going to go to prison forever. Like
I'm
should.
gonna tell you what though. They picked Charlottesville, Virginia for one reason. There's a low minority population. It's an open carry state. And you know, they figured, you know, what a lot of Saturday in the middle of August wouldn't be too much going on. But do you know when they go to like when these fuckers show up with their loaded machine guns and all that down in Texas, when they go to Houston, it's gonna be all
They're gonna
like
have
Donkey
fucking
Kong.
problems.
Well, that's the thing. I want to see them do these kind of protests in the fucking Bronx or Brooklyn
Yeah, they
or
didn't-
fucking Chicago.
They're talking about doing it in
Baltimore.
St. Louis.
They didn't do a
Yeah, do it
Chicago.
off
They
their
didn't do
end
New
of it.
Orleans.
Yeah,
do it in
do
St.
that.
Louis.
Well, remember
Let's
New
see what
Orleans
happens.
when they were tearing down the statue? They didn't do a damn thing there.
Hell
Nope.
Do it down in the city. Yeah,
They're not
go
going to
for
go to
it.
Chicago. They're not going to go to Baltimore.
Fuck that.
Have a good time. Going
We're
off
gonna go to
MLK. Just go
Hicksville,
ahead, have your protest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're a bunch of fucking pussies. That's the best part. And that's why, again, I saw the end and the Antifa thing. What I do like about them is that that's the thing. There are some people hiding inside the Liberal Party that are not what you think they are. They're not snowflake little pussies, dude.
No, you know what?
I don't know why the fuck these conservatives try to fucking paint liberals as fucking pussies. I don't understand.
But they
It's
also,
so
paint
funny.
us as the ones doing all the violence.
Yeah,
so all
yeah,
the pussies
yeah.
are the ones starting it.
That's what I'm
Which
getting
is
at,
it? Because
which
I'll tell
is-
you what, most of my friends that could beat the fuck out of
That's
you
what I'm getting at,
aren't
dude.
conservatives. So I'll tell you
It's a
that
bunch
much.
of-
They're a bunch of snowflakes.
Just like that fucking guy that yanked his shirt off we were talking about earlier that pretended, oh, I just took my shirt off. That guy was a big fucking marshmallow. Did you look at that fucking guy
Yeah,
who took
he
his
ain't
shirt
done a
off,
push up in
dude?
his life.
He ain't never done a push-up, dude. I mean, what the fuck, man?
He's got a push-up bra for his man boob.
That fucking guy period erase my ass.
But if you could beat the shit out of anybody you ever confronted with one thing, fine. But if whatever you do, you hide behind a sign or a hood, you're a pussy.
Yeah,
I don't care whose ass you beat. If you're hiding, you're a pussy.
No, totally.
If you come out and do it, well then fine. You may be a
I
piece
do
of
like
shit
that they
and
took
your
the
views
hoods
are wrong,
off.
but at least you got the goddamn balls.
Yeah, but you know what? One thing I can say I like about the Trump presidency, I like my racism out in front, everything.
Yeah, I'm with
that
you.
don't mean I'm not gonna hit somebody with a spicy 3-piece, but I just want to know.
Ooh, that sounds good right now.
And a biscuit.
I got a biscuit. Nope.
Wait, you talking about
I know you won't eat it, but I
Yeah.
like pizza pie.
Okay, I just want to make
I
that
do,
clear.
just not in front of mixed company.
See, I'm white. Mine's vinegar.
Leg, thigh, leg.
Wing.
But yeah, I
We're
mean,
way off the rails right now.
But yeah,
Which I said where it was going,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. You're right.
but yeah, I think, but you know, because people are showing who they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
And
it's
people are
it's,
showing who they are, and that's cool.
Adversity breeds character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or doesn't.
yeah,
But
no,
quit fucking hiding.
Don't hide.
Just fucking tell me that you're fucking that you don't like brown people.
I'm right here.
At least you give me the choice to fucking disassociate myself with you, or make a life.
Or
decision.
either that, or you can have a 5-minute segment on here before we whoop your ass in Nick's backyard. If you want to fucking put another seat here next time,
Yeah.
just let us know.
Yeah.
Bring them on down.
You can get all the things you think out in the open
Yes.
right off the bat. Then we'll whoop your ass right over there.
We might even do it on camera.
No.
No
evidence.
Evidence.
Oh yeah.
But
Allegedly, sorry.
He allegedly kicked him in the face.
He
16
fell. He
times.
fell.
But
No,
if you're-
we'll plant the story.
I
It was
walked
a
into a
crisis
door.
actor. It was all fake.
Yeah,
But
it was
if-
all-
if-
it was-
if-
yeah, it was
Bunch
good
of
fake.
fake news.
Yeah,
Just,
that was an actor. That wasn't real.
He was Canadian.
He doesn't
I
count.
love seeing him cry. He was
blame
crying. It was great,
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Blame
Yeah, so,
Canada.
dude. Tell us what you think. I hope you piss some people off, and the people you pissed off are the people I want to piss off.
hey,
Love ya.
hey, if you hate this video, share it. Tell us to go fuck ourselves.
yeah,
Please.
Yeah, share with all your
Please,
friends.
share with all your
Get the word out. Get the word out to go
all
fuck
the
ourselves.
alt-lefties here, you know what I mean, that are just destroying America and, and ruining your
that's-
heritage.
We already talked about
yeah.
that earlier. Switch
And
hitter.
if you're really cute, give me a call.
Yeah, you know.
Stop.
Yeah,
it.
all you cute. Yeah,
I don't want to be blamed anymore.
all
I
you
can't help it if you set me up with some
all you cute guys, give Mark a ring.
and totally.
Mark will be at Gypsies at 3, 5, 7, and 11.
And this will be, Dalen, this will be edited.
Gypsies
totally off
isn't even
topic.
open anymore, asshole.
Yes, you drove
I drive
her
by it
crazy
every fucking
before
night.
she got his
Coming
number.
up over
That's on you. You're
Hey,
fucking
You
bastard.
didn't even give her the wiener. You didn't even get a chance to send
I
her a
didn't
dick
even
pic
have an
yet.
opportunity.
Yeah, you're supposed to fuck them before they go crazy.
Well, I can't help it. I attract
I guess
women,
nobody
I attract crazy women so much they
You
go
skipped
crazy
all of it.
before they get
You
with
skipped
me.
all of it. And
Well,
Oh my God.
besides Josh, that's the only person to work with, Dalen. I mean, Josh, you stayed out of it. How did that happen? Or did nobody see that picture of you in a straight jacket?
met Alicia?
Or have you not met his
You
wife?
met Alicia?
Yeah, he actually has
Alicia,
been
I'm
my
sorry.
life.
I love you. You know I do.
She won't watch it this long. We're good. I'm gonna say anything
Well,
we
she's
want.
not used to Josh doing
I asked
anything for
before I
this
ever
amount of
knew.
time, anyhow.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, oh, he had to be done like by now for
I
sure.
met. I knew
never
Will.
watched
All right, peace out, guys.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said I've never watched one episode.
Never
Even
watched the
ones I've been
episode.
on.
Dude,
I
I
hate
love.
watching myself on camera.